Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Alright. Yeah, I thought I forgot about the number 1. Okay, I did. I wasn't gonna do this for a couple reasons.
Lei Wulong. Negan.
One, because since Lei
Get ready for the next battle.
hold on. Let me let the stage load up. Since Lei was added late to the game, I feel like whatever they change on him is just, for some reason, not. It's like he ain't been there long enough to even. How do I explain it? You know what I'm trying to say. He only been in one season, so whatever they change, we just gonna see what they do to him. That's kind of how I felt. You know, Raven was there since the beginning and been through 2 or 3 changes already, maybe. But let's look at what they did with Lei. You know, this version of Lei I feel is pretty strong. Not as strong as he was in Tag 2. They took quite a few things away, but they gave him some things. But he's still pretty good. Starting with the list, we got changes to his rage art. Whichever one is not the super moves with the cinematic. The one that he does out of his stances. Looks like they buffed pretty much all 4 of them. I never use them, mainly because of the inputs. I don't like doing them, especially on pad. So I'm gonna get down to the normal moves that they changed and tweaked. First, we got 1+2. His back. Turn around punch. Never really throw that move out outside of a combo, but let's see what they did to it. Increase the lower range of the attack, so maybe now it might kind of catch or duck an opponent. Cool. A little buff to it. Down, back, 4, forward. The sweep in the drunken stance, I never use that. No reason to. Back in Tag 2, that was a big move. Or Tekken 6, because of the bound system, you know. You did something like that and you bounded them. Or on a flow break stage. You know, you can still do that on the flow break stage. So, anyway, the part we talking about is the main transition. Just down 4 into drunken. Delayed the time at which the opponent's attack can be blocked by 10 frames. So is that a nerf? So if I go into this, I'm getting punished because I can't block. I can only block 10 frames slower. That's what it looks like to me. Delayed the timing at which the opponent's attack can be blocked by. Why would they nerf that move? It's already pretty worthless in Tekken 7. Much better ways to go into drunken. Just go into it. Or maybe something like this, you know. Jail them up. Whatever. That won't affect me too much. Back 1-1. What is back 1-1? Fixed an issue in which the move's properties differ from those of 1-1. I don't understand what this means, because 1-1 is just the 2 JFs, but back 1-1, it don't do anything. Are they to my back turn? I don't understand what this is. Back 1-1 is nothing. I don't know what that is. Back 1-1 is nothing. Any other late players want to let me know what that means? I don't know. New move. Up 1+2, 1+2. Oh, okay, so we already got, you know, up 1+2 is the hop. So After the hop, he's gonna do something. I think I saw that in the cinematic. I think you can hop up and do a launch move. Some type of launch and punch. Cool. Up forward 3+4. I used to use that move all the time in Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2. Now not so much because it seemed like all of a sudden everybody look out for it. Plus, there used to be a 2-part chain to this move. You used to be able to do this and then push the button again and do another spin. They took that out, so I don't use it too much. And this is just to be random. But they are increasing the lower range of the first hit, so if somebody ducking, I guess you can catch them. Forward neutral. Forward neutral. I need to just talk in my regular accent. I be trying to clean up my accent for these videos so y'all can understand me, but I end up sounding worse. Forward neutral 4-1 plus forward. Oh, okay. Sped up the time at which the move can be performed from Tiger by 3 frames. What? From Tiger? You can't perform that from Tiger. What is... They don't even know what the hell they talking about when they try to notate late. I mean, this goes into Tiger. Sped up the time at which the move can be performed from Tiger. I guess they mean after you go into Tiger, the next move you can do once you go into the stance. Because it is a little bit of a delay after he transitioned. So I guess that's a buff. I'm gonna assume that's what they're trying to say. Once you go into Tiger, you can do a move faster. Running 1, 4-4. This move right here. When I first saw they gave him that move, I was like, oh, that's a clean little move. But I come to find out that it's pretty worthless. Change the startup attack from 24 frames to 22 frames. Fixed an issue in which it was possible to perform an attack reversal. So you mean to tell me that Asuka could reverse this? Good thing I never found that out the hard way. Anyway, it's gonna come out faster, which might make it a little bit more useful. I doubt it. And it can't be reversed now, maybe? During side step 4. I don't like that move. It's slow, and I just don't like the way it looked. Never really use it. And they nerfed it. Made it even worse. Decreased the move's tracking. No problem for me, because I don't like that move. It's maybe okay to catch somebody and launch them, but I refuse to use it mainly because I don't like it. During a snake 4. Low kick. Change damage from 11 to 13. A little buff. Kicking the tippy toes. Cool. During Panther. One, 2. Decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the first hit lands. That does push them back a little bit, so they won't be pushed back as much. Maybe making that move a little more reliable to land. Cool little buff. During Crane, increase the lower range of the attack. This is something that only a hardcore lay player would know. And this always irritated me, even though it's not its most damaging juggle. You know, the combo like that. That crane kick right there was so unreliable. It would miss for no reason if you didn't time it just right. Maybe because Negan's so tall, it's not really a problem. But against a lot of characters, you would launch them, especially if you do it like this. See that? See right there? How that missed him? That was a problem. So I kind of dropped that out of my combo game altogether. Only a hardcore lay player would know that and know how irritating that is. But they increased the lower range of that attack, so obviously I think that's gonna fix that problem. That move will connect in combos more reliable. During Drunken Master Walk 3, the low kick changed the damage from 13 to 10. It kind of sucks, but I can see why. I mean, that's kind of a weak looking move to get 13 points of damage. But this is a nerf. During Drunken Master Walk 3, 1+2. What? Oh, that's a new move. I was about to say. Okay, so he gonna have something. He finally gonna get a new move out of Drunken Stance, because he done had these same few moves out of Drunken Stance since like Tekken. I want to say Tekken 5, but they might have added something in Tekken 6. But it's been a long time. They haven't added anything really to any of his stances. Surprisingly, this right here is the only thing I can think that they added off the top of my head. He done had the same moves out of his stances for a long time. If I'm missing something, let me know, but I can't think of any new moves that they added besides what I just did. So he gonna get a new move out of Drunken, because Drunken is it's not even a good stance to me. The only thing I'd like to do out of Drunken stance is the spinning headbutt. But we're gonna see what this move look like. And it's gonna have a transition built into it. 3, 1+2 and down. It's probably gonna cancel into a ground lay down stance. So we'll see what that look like. Back toward enemy 4-4. Another move that, you know, back in Tekken 6 and Tag 2 was good for bounding. You know, you do the combo and that would bound, and you know, that was how the combo system worked back then. But now that move is pretty worthless to me, except maybe if I want to break the flow on that temple stage again. But increase the move's reach. Okay, so it's got more range on it. They're gonna buff the range that it hits. So I guess, you know, from a further distance you'll catch them on the top of that head. It's got pretty good range on it now already. And finally, by the enemy's feet during Play Dead 3. Which one is Play Dead 3? I don't know which one. I think this is 1. That might be 2. Is this 3? Do they even list that by number? If they do, I don't really feel like finding it. Oh, okay. Play that. See, they don't even list it by number. Play that head first. So, how many moves do they have now? 160? Something like that. Ain't nothing to a boss like me to handle that. Anyway, increase the range of the attack. It can't be that. That's just a low kick. One of these stances. Maybe it's that one. Whichever stance they're talking about, the low kick. Because it's a low kick. Out of any Play Dead stance, if you hit 3, you're gonna get some kind of low kick. They increase the range and increase the strength of the pushback to reduce the frequency at which the character would switch places with the opponent. Okay, it's a good buff, because I hate when you be doing certain moves and all of a sudden you get one of them what the hell moments where the character teleport to the other side. So they fixed the issue with one of these. Whichever one is Play Dead 3. I don't know which one exactly. And that's all they did to Lei. That's why I was like, you know, not a big deal looking at him. I didn't think they was going to change him too much, but he got 2 new moves. We already got 160. Why not keep him coming? And they fixed the big bug with this crane kick. Because sometimes I just do random combos just to look flashy, and that one would cause me to lose sometimes at pivotal moments. So overall, they didn't change too much, and they buffed a couple of issues I had with certain moves, and they gave them a couple of new moves that hopefully look cool and are useful. So we'll look back again, like I plan to do with Master Raven. I'll make another video once the update come out this Tuesday. Cause if I remember right, they don't usually drop updates at midnight with Tekken. They do it like in the day while I'm at work or something, unfortunately. And yeah, you know, when I stream, y'all come on and ask me about Lei. You know, yes, Lei is still my #1 character. I haven't been playing him a lot lately because I've been having fun playing Raven. But I do that. I'll play one character for a couple months and then go back to the other one. Right now, I'll be the first to admit my Lei sucks because I'm rusty. But once I decide to pick him up again, I'll do a ranked journey with him and see how far I can get. If I don't get burned out, because I'm kind of burnt out again with Tekken on rank mode. Thanks for watching the video though. See y'all in season 3.